He is currently experiencing an apocalyptic dream in which he sees a rainstorm made of motor oil. The next day, as Curtis was cleaning up some trash, a large storm appeared in the sky. Shortly after, a lightning bolt strikes the ground, startling his dog, Red. It breaks free of its chain and charges at Curtis, biting his right arm. He wakes up in bed at that point, revealing that he has had another bad dream. Curtis has another bad dream later that night. This time, he and his daughter are involved in a car accident due to heavy rainfall. He sees a couple of men outside trying to break into their car when he wakes up from his daze. Soon after, one of them takes his daughter away, while the other strangles him from behind. Curtis breaks out of his dream in a cold sweat, gasping for air. These recurring dreams make him extremely anxious and depressed, as evidenced by the look on his face. Curtis does not provide much explanation, stating that he prefers it this way. Following that, he has another distressing nightmare in which it is raining and his daughter is looking outside through the window. When he approaches her, he is surprised to see a stranger standing outside their house. The Hulu ground then begins to shake, and everything levitates as if the house is falling. At this point, he wakes up in his bed and realizes he has wetted. As night falls, Curtis cleans the basement and stores the food he brought. When he doesn't return home for a while, his wife looks through the window and sees light coming from the basement. Curtis, overwhelmed by all of these apocalyptic visions and increased insomnia, finally visits a doctor one day. He admits that he has been having trouble sleeping for 4 days now. Hearing this, the doctor prescribes him a mild sedative and recommends that he see a psychiatrist in Columbus. Despite the fact that the sky is clear, his hallucinations persist. He hears thunderous sounds while working. This makes him extremely uncomfortable, causing him to rush to the trash can and vomit. He abruptly leaves the construction site and decides to pay a visit to his mother, whom he has not seen in quite some time. His mother, Sarah, has paranoid schizophrenia, which first manifested itself around the same age as Curtis. He asks her if she has any disturbing dreams, as he is concerned that he may have the same disorder. In response, she claims to have hallucinations from unknown people who whisper to her. At that night, he has another disturbing dream in which he sees his wife standing soaked in the kitchen, staring at him without saying a word. She also has a knife next to her, which freaks him out. At very midnight, a sudden emergency alarm wakes up the family, prompting them to rush into the newly constructed shelter. Curtis carefully applies antitoxic masks to his family members and waits for the storm to pass. Samantha asks her husband to open the door the next day after she wakes up, asserting that the storm has passed. Curtis, on the other hand, is now afraid to leave the car because he is so obsessed with his theory. Despite this, she manages to encourage him, eventually convincing him to open the door. As they make their way outside, they are greeted by a clear blue sky with no sign of disaster. Curtis is overwhelmed with guilt for dragging his family into the delusions he is experiencing as a result of this event.